7:01.
Okay, we have a quorum, starting at, what, 7:03?
Nope, 7:01 according to my phone.
7:01.
Yep.
7:01 it is.
Okay.
Okay, minutes?
Did you read the minutes?
No.
I did.
Yeah, but it's only two of us. I don't know if I can make a motion.
I can read them right now.
It's like 2.5 pages. You want to take the time?
Give me 2 minutes.
I'm secretary. I can't make my own motion on the minutes, so.
I make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
There you go, they're approved.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay, vendors.
Well, we have 77 total at the moment. That whole bunch just came in, which is good.
How many?
77.
77, wow.
I have to return one of them, which is the food, and they want to do something we already have. They want to do baked potatoes. We got the information from Band Boosters. They're already signed up. They do baked potatoes. They want to do homemade cut french fries and corn dogs. We already got someone signed up to do that, so have to send it back. Say no thank you. We already have food vendors doing that.
We need food. Can we offer them an alternative, or can they propose
I'll call them.
menu item? Because we need food. We're running out. We run out every year.
Okay, so I will ask them for an alternative. I have heard back from the barbecue. They say they're coming, but I haven't received anything yet. And the German person that we talked with, we haven't heard anything. So I will reach out to this food vendor
And
with
just-
alternatives.
Just to play devil's advocate, baked potatoes seems like niche enough of a menu item, but like French fries, can we allow or think about allowing double 2 people selling French fries?
The only way that you can have
That's
somebody do
unfair.
french
We've
fries
never-
is if
we
they
don't do
do
that.
something else.
Yes, yeah.
You know, like, because we had a french fry person, and that's okay. And then you have, like, the fire department does a hamburger and french fries. The
Yeah.
french fries are a side dish as opposed to
Yeah.
a real. And then the barbecue guys did french fries with their
Sure.
barbecue. So
Yeah, so get them to sell something else in addition to, right?
They would have to serve it with something else.
yeah, so they can serve the french fries as a side dish, not as a main. So they have to have something else with it. Something else that we don't already have, you know, like they can't do hamburgers and hot dogs, you know.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of years ago, I reached out to the Thai food in Northbridge, and they've been coming for the last couple of years, and that goes over well too. So, I don't eat Thai food, but
Well, it's good. They're great. They're really nice people too.
they make what?
They're really nice people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
And-
so, yeah, it's too spicy for me, so. Okay, so there's that with the vendors. I reached out to the senior center for a quiet space. It's not available because they are doing an indoor yard sale. I guess they've been doing that the last couple of years that I didn't even know about.
Surprise.
Yeah, so then I reached out to the Olive Branch. I'm waiting to hear back to place the race car that will not run during the day on their lawn, and can they do a quiet space, and all they need is a couple tables, couple of chairs. We don't need anything else. So they usually have tables and chairs set up anyway. So I'm waiting to hear back from them. I did get a yes from St. Dennis for the upper parking lot, and she asked if we have any shuttles, and I said, no, we can't seem to find one. And she said, well, she suggested, what about golf carts? Okay,
Yeah, golf carts are would create too much of a traffic problem.
Yeah, the police aren't gonna like that, and we need people to drive them. Just the staff.
okay. So there's that. And the person I was working with about the puppets for the parade cannot do it. She's not comfortable with getting her teenagers to actually commit and show up that day.
Sounds about right.
Okay, so we're still in a search for puppeteers, but the school doesn't open yet for another 2 weeks before I can contact the drama group from Douglas. And one of,
Definitely hold your breath. They're not gonna have the, I wouldn't hold your breath. They're not gonna have the manpower.
well, I can reach out to other towns as well. So, either that we just don't have the parade.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen this year.
But also there was a vendor that I did not know she did this last year. It was not, I would have to look up her vendor form again, but I told her I would talk to you because in her booth, and mixed in amongst everyone else, she's a realtor, and she had a donut eating contest in her booth. And she hung them from inside the tent, and she scheduled so many people at a time throughout the day. And I said, well, I will reach out to the Board of Health to see what you need to do because people are eating, the public are eating it. She said she's getting the donuts from Douglas Apple Orchard, who are Safe Serve certified. So Board of Health is getting back to me on a couple of people. And I asked her, want me to check with my entertainment, see if there's room at one of the stages to have the donut contest on one of the stages, or does she want to do it in her booth? And she said she's fine either or, whatever works best. And I contacted the Board of Health about someone wanting to do dog biscuits that they make. And they said in their note that they don't need to be certified through the Board of Health for dog biscuits. I
What does
beg
the
to
Board of Health
differ,
say?
but
What does the Board of Health say?
she's getting back to me because she has to question
Yeah.
about that because she didn't have the answer, so she'll just ask the other people. But I'm thinking it's an edible something that a living thing is going to be eating this. You want to make sure it is done properly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's any rules on that. The Board of Health would be able to tell us.
We
What
will go by
happened-
their decision.
What happened with Ernie's request trailer inspection thing? You were gonna call them and find out.
She was going to reach out to the North Bridge, and if the North Bridge has their food permit for the day, they're going to see if they can use that one because it was only like a month and a half ago. So, and what else? Oh, one of my vendors is doing cannolis. They reached out to me because they're in a tent issue. And they received an email or contact from the Board of Health saying that they were asked to bring their trailer down to be inspected, and he's like, he wanted to know under his understanding, he thought he was doing a tent, and I said, I have you as a tent. He goes, okay then. So they'll inspect you the day of. So he doesn't have to bring your trailer to the Board of Health because he doesn't have a trailer. He has a truck, but we don't allow the truck. So that's, I think, all I have for me. I did all the contacts that I needed to. I will reach out to the barbecue people again, make sure they're coming, and I will have to look up the German people who said, well, the people who were going to try to do German food. But she has my contact and she never reached out to me, so I will offer it to this other person first that contacted me with their payment and all this other stuff. We'll see if we can tweak their menu to offer something different. And these are some prizes that came in the mail.
Hooray.
Well, at least they're in an envelope.
Hooray.
So they are from the Butterfly Place. There's also a Butterfly and Garden Place, 2 different places. We got some tickets for the movie theater up on 146.
Hooray.
And we have one other in there, so I put it in my listing. It's all yours now.
Great.
Okay, I'm good.
She can continue to do the donut eating contest at her booth.
Okay. All right.
My rationale is that it's more beneficial for her and her business
Yep.
to do it there than it is for us to do it on the stage.
Okay.
Because it's not going to pull a crowd. And whatever people it does pull will pull them into her booth, and that's better for her.
Okay.
And it's not going to be much value added for us. So
She actually has a lot going on in her booth, which is very exciting. She's going to have free birdhouse painting for children in her
Nice.
booth. So
Who's
that's
this?
pretty cool. Ay, I knew you.
real estate agent? Is it the one in town?
There's two of them. So
Is it the new one in town?
it's not the new one downtown. It's a different one.
Anyway, that's all I was curious. It doesn't matter.
Okay, all right. So she was super nice on the phone, and she has done well as a real estate agent, so she wanted to give back.
Great.
So I thought that was super cool. We did hear from Second Congo. They're going to have apple crisp. They have all the forms they need for Board of Health. That's already been dropped off with the Board of Health. They're doing arts and crafts for kids. They're going to have a tent for a prayer area for people that want that, and church info. So they have their usual spot in the front corner of the lawn.
Yep.
Do you want to advertise any of this stuff in a pamphlet?
Yeah, actually. We'll make a list of, well, actually, we should make a list of the kind of food that we're gonna have, hot dogs, hamburgers, whatever. Just general stuff. We'll also say, craft beers by Greater Good, and, donut eating contests and, artsy crafty stuff and,
Yeah.
kind of like a general thing, like a press release.
Yeah. Great.
Antique car show.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Race car exhibit.
What is it?
We might, if we get it, we'll say that we have a quiet area. You might want to say that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. That's it. I'm just waiting to hear back. That was on the table. I was gonna say something and I can't remember.
Okay, are you done?
For now, I thought of something, but I was writing, so I forgot. I'll come back to it. Okay.
Okay, so next meeting, I'm gonna invite the fire chief / police chief again, see if they have any, if they have anything we have to be aware of.
You
Police.
should invite the highway.
Yeah, fire chief, highway, police. Okay, so Lodge of the White Parade, we still don't know about. Beer garden is set. I've put all the paperwork into, apply for the beer license. We're gonna be on the schedule for,
The
September
third?
2nd.
Second
The
or
first,
the third?
the first Tuesday.
Okay.
I don't know if there's any other applicants.
Okay. That's what I was gonna ask.
Okay, but we're gonna, odds are going up on the first selectmen's meeting of the month. Let's talk about doggy ramp thing. So did dog officers commit?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good to move forward.
Can we get our hands on the gate?
Yeah.
Okay. this weekend I'm gonna be getting materials to make the fence. I'll drop them all off at your house.
He didn't say no.
He didn't say no.
Yeah, no, sorry, no.
But anyway, so, the idea is I'm gonna be getting the materials this weekend, so, we're gonna have to get our hands on the gate so that we can figure out how to hook that in. How to set it up. So,
Okay.
tell us about entertainment.
So just to piggyback off the dogs, we also fetched out the course from behind the storage unit.
Yep, it's all cleaned up, they're all rolled
Steve
up,
did a
they're
nice
actually
job.
placed the side of the unit, so they're still outside, which meant they got rained on for the last couple days.
That's okay, because
Yeah.
they're fine. Yeah, so Steve did a nice job cleaning them up. We got some PVC pipe to roll them up.
Yeah.
Were they easier to move around on the PVC?
I don't know, I didn't see them.
Oh, okay.
Steve and his neighbor did it, rolled them up and put them
Nice.
over there. So,
I received the worst poison ivy I've ever had in my life, and I'm currently on steroids to clear it up from behind there.
Wow.
wow, that whole, yeah, because all behind there is poison ivy,
Mhm.
really bad.
Yep. So I can finally walk normal now, but it took probably 5 or 6 days. It's pretty bad. My legs are pretty
Can't
gross.
with shorts on.
Now we know. Lesson learned.
Yeah.
Entertainment. I will get you a schedule from what I have soon,
Mhm.
and I'll start getting you bios because I know you probably want to work on
Yeah,
it.
contracts.
Yeah, I'll get you all that stuff. What else? I got us a living statue.
You did?
Mm-hmm. Got us a living statue. So we'll pay her a base rate, and then she'll get tips.
So how long is she gonna be there?
Yeah, that's a little bit up in the air. She said typically she kind of, I don't know what she said, she takes a little bit, doesn't quite work as long as our event, as the full day. You know, I think I said 10, 10 to 12 and then 1 to 4 or something like that, but
Oh, she needs a break, so I get that.
she's gonna need a break, but also, I have a feeling the middle of the day is gonna be the most lucrative for her, so, maybe we'll just, what is that, 10 to 2, was that 5 hours? Maybe say 5 hours with two half-an-hour breaks, or, an hour's worth of breaks, I don't know, whatever. But it's short money, and she'll make good money on the day, and then we'll have the living statue back. She's gonna design her own character.
What is her cost?
$150.
We can do that.
What else? Press releases have gone out.
Yes, that's what I was gonna remember.
Yep.
That write-up in one of the papers, I only saw it in one of the papers.
Okay. I
But
haven't
it was
seen yet.
great.
Oh, good.
It was the one that's the big, long paper, not the shorter Uxbridge Times, it was the
Okay.
other one. But it was
The
a
Blackstone Valley.
great write-up. No, the other one. Is it the Tribune something?
Okay. I don't know. I think I sent out just 2 or 3. Good.
I haven't seen the other ones, but we also have to start the beginning of, if you do another press release, we can give you we already know that's coming, but also that we gotta start pushing the jack-o'-lantern.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll have better luck with that on Facebook anyway, so I will start pushing stuff on Facebook. Mark and Rayanne are confirmed this year. They're playing again.
Who?
Mark and Rayanne. It's been a few years since they played, but
Who's playing in the beer garden?
John Short in the morning, and I'm still looking for an
And
afternoon.
who in the after?
I don't have
Oh.
someone yet. I'm still working on it. I had a feeler out there, but it hasn't panned out yet. That's probably about it for entertainment updates.
Anything from BVT, even though I had sent them the forms
No, nothing.
like last March, April?
No. I'll follow up in 2 weeks once the school year starts.
March or April.
I'll reach back out to Harbros because he said they were coming, but then I haven't heard back from them, and it's always a chasing type thing to get them to send the vendor form, and they're definitely, and
Okay.
it's great when they come because they bring a truckload of smaller pumpkins, they give them away, people like that, they have information out there, and they have a couple of cars or vehicles.
Speaking of that,
Oh, boy.
speaking of cars, In Gear is going to be able to use the parking place, right,
Yes.
for empty cars.
Oh, we got approval for,
Yeah,
The park-
I
the parking
will
lot.
email to you the insurance thing that you can pass on,
okay.
because I have them. So the insurance binder. Here you go, and then puts that one to bed. What else?
Are you following up with In Gear to confirm
Yes,
that we're good?
yes, I've confirmed they will do it.
Great.
I did go, they're gonna do it, I didn't tell them that we got the space, but I will do that now. So. When do we usually let them in?
How do we let them in?
Like 7 o'clock or something, we let them in that space?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What time we? 7, 8, yeah.
Well, the road officially closes at 6,
But the stage isn't up until,
well, that stage is easy to put up, we put that
Well-
one up last.
actually, hold on a second now. When does the truck pull in behind the stage? Or when does the truck pull in?
Well,
The
they
highway
closed,
truck.
they closed the road and then,
Yeah, but you still got, they've got to
Okay.
let vehicles in for vendors.
yeah, they have to
So I
let
think
vehicles
by
in for vendors, so that
8:30
doesn't, they don't put that truck there until 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Well, vendors still have to get in there.
They back it up. The
Okay,
fire-
okay.
The
Highway.
highway department's got a guy there that backs it up and lets vendors in. But when you got a crowd of people on the street, they have to block it off.
Yep. Is it closed till 5, 6 to 5, 6 to 6? 4? No, no, no.
No, they close the street from 6 to 6.
Oh,
6 to 6?
Yeah.
Wow.
but the truck is gone at 4.
Yeah,
Now, the street does open before 6 o'clock, but it's officially closed from 6
Yeah.
to 6. Yeah. That allows plenty of time for cleanup and all of that, but once the streets, everybody's gone and the street sweeper's gone, if it's 5 o'clock, they open the road.
true. All right, so did you send Steve the sponsor letter and listing?
I sent the sponsor letter to our existing, we came up with a couple more though, so I did not send that.
You need to send him that. And have we heard back about construction companies?
No, I'm gonna have to send a thing to Steve and find out where that
Okay.
is. So,
Construction pavilion. Okay.
I think that's that. And I'll have to get with Steve so that he can pick up the soda jerk stuff, so that he can clean it out.
Well, you have to wait till the septic is working.
Yeah. Yep.
And do we need to tweak, update, or just send him a new volunteer list, what we need for this year?
No, he has a blank. I sent him the blanks last year that he filled out, so he has those forms already. But we can ask him.
Okay. John gonna get donuts for the morning?
Yes. So long as I get reimbursed faster than 9 months later. Otherwise, I'm gonna start charging interest to Octoberfest.
Do you think the new owners from Jumbo Donuts in Whitensville would donate?
In Whitensville or Uxbridge?
New owners all the way around.
Uxbridge is where I go, or have gone. Would they donate? Can I ask? I doubt it.
Where do you
Donations are big.
usually go?
Jumbo in Uxbridge.
They're new owners.
I know.
So we have Bertwitz coming?
Bertwitz are playing double set.
Really?
Back to
A double
back.
set?
Double set, no break.
A double set, which equates to how many hours?
2 hours of nonstop music.
2 hours of non-stop Bertwitz, no break.
No break. Wow. I said
And so what's the time slot?
2 to 4.
2 to 4?
I think so. Hang on a second. Let me confirm. 2 to 4. 2 to 4. I said double set with a break, and they said we would prefer to play straight through. It's great.
And you get the high school band coming back, ending the day?
I don't know yet. They have a new.
Oh.
They have a new teacher. That's another. I'll email in 2 weeks when they're back to work.
It's kind of cool to have the band come off the street and everyone's gotten used to, that's the end of the event.
And you have the
So-
drum.
It's pretty cool.
Go home. Yeah, so that's just waiting to confirm. It shouldn't be a problem, but I'll confirm. Choir's all set. We've got Ed the Wizard again for all day street performing, plus 2 stage sets. We've got Dance Sensation again. I'll likely have 2 slots with Blackstone kids performing from Blackstone Valley Music out of Uxbridge. Mark and Rayanne. We've got John Short in the beer garden. It's coming together. Still have some work to do. My first picks for some of the other stages are not available on Octoberfest, so I'm having to go dig a little bit deeper into the roster.
I have faith in you, John.
I'll pull it off.
Now you have the Greater Good, the man from Greater Good's the girlfriend
Yeah, they're
performing.
playing. Yep, they're
Okay.
playing Easy Season. They're on the main stage in the morning. Renee Lammy's playing again on this year on the main stage in the morning. People like her a lot. Easy Season does covers. Be nice.
Okay.
Main stage is almost full. I've got one more. I have one more set to fill on the main stage.
How about the, stage 2?
The music stage up by Mason's.
Yeah.
I've got a number of slots on there open. But yeah, they're like a little bit of there's a sweet spot of the music that I want to put in there. Right? It's not full bands generally, a little bit quieter.
That would be nice, because if we put the sensory quiet place inside the olive branch, it would be nice to, you have entertainment, but not
Can't
really,
guar-
really loud.
Can't guarantee it's not going to be loud at some point, but yeah.
They can
Yeah.
close the door. That'll help.
I got my sound guy again for that stage, which I'm jazzed about because that was real iffy. Matt, who's done it for the past couple of years for us, he got his position got cut at Franklin as well. So, and he's got a baby on the way. He'll have a newborn. So he wasn't sure if he'd be able to do it, but he's gonna come up for the day and do it, which is great because I can't run that stage without someone running sound.
And we got Bear, of course.
We've got Bear.
Bear is there at the crack of dawn, and he's still cleaning up when we're just about done. He's still rolling wires.
Yeah, he's there all day long.
Maybe we should feed that man.
Yeah, we should feed him. I think my brother was good about that. Giving Bear some food. Make sure we give him some food this year. Do we have a barbecue guy yet? Or barbecue place yet?
Not yet. I had received an email that they were coming, but I don't have their vendor form yet, so I have to I just wrote it in that I have to contact them, ask if they're coming.
Who is it?
Don't remember. They were at the Northbridge Fireworks, so, and they were good. People liked it, so there you go.
It's not good stuff.
Hmm?
Not good stuff. We had good stuff for a couple of years, right?
Nope, we had them 1 year, and that was it.
Didn't they come back and did they do kettle corn the next year? Or no?
Nope. Same family does kettle corn.
Okay.
They did a lot of business on the year that they came.
They did. They were busy. Yeah, it was a busy place. And you could smell the barbecue everywhere.
That's nice.
That was a good thing, but. Okay. Anything else? Anything new?
My son and daughter report that they were very excited and looking forward to your trains.
They were very excited for what?
And looking forward to your trains.
To the trains. Yes. The trains are a staple.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Tonight, Luke said, "Tell Mr. Tony I'm really looking forward to his trains."
Yeah. We have the Google train is coming back. Yep.
Although I think he might have outgrown that. He might be on my son might be on the big trains now. I think he's outgrown the little ones. They're a bit tight for him now.
You can ride on the Google train till you're 11.
Really?
Yeah.
He might ride with his sister.
The yellow car.
That's his favorite.
Okay. Anything else? Looks like it's coming together. There's a lot of stuff that we're missing from Steve, but
We sent out a lot of requests for donations, some emails, some filling up forms, some letters, and some of them you have to have a particular number, and we are a municipal nonprofit, but we're not a 501c3, and they're like, sorry. We're like, okay. So, yep, we're gonna try to get a sponsor for the 2 games.
Did you buy that replacement audio stuff?
no, not yet. Matter of fact, I was gonna ask you about that because I forgot what it is exactly I needed.
You
I went to buy
rapscallion.
it and I said, what did you tell me I needed? You needed some microphone clippy things.
You rapscallion. You ready?
Yep.
2 25-foot quarter-inch cables.
Both ends? Both ends is quarter inch, right? Mm-hmm.
3 Shure SHURE standard mic clips. And then we had a debate about this last time, I remember. Matt requested 3 extension cords.
I have, in those things, I had 3 extension cords.
Okay. And then,
And one of them had, and one of the 3 had three prongs on it.
3 prongs. Yeah, I need 3-prong extension.
Yeah, well, one of them had three.
Yeah, grounds.
You plug it in, and
Ground.
it came out and it had, you could plug 3 things into it.
Oh,
And the other one,
yeah.
and the other 2 were just regular 100-foot cords. They were, all 3 were 100-foot cords in each container. So you had them. And when I collected them, they were all still there. So there were 3 in each box. And they're still, to this day.
Can you get, so I don't, can you get 2 or 3 shorter ones? I don't need 100-footers. I can't, they don't do me any good, because I'm only running 1 extension out from the building.
Yeah.
So even if you've got the 3 prongs, I need to go somewhere with them. So 2 or 3 25-footers would be plenty.
Okay, so you want 6 extension cords in each box.
No, all I need is that 1 stage. Stage 2, Mason stage. Whatever I had in stage 3 was fine.
Okay, so 2 25-footers?
2 to 3.
Hmm?
2 to 3. Thank you, Tony. Do you have a multi-strip in there?
Yep. There
Okay.
was a multi-strip in each box.
Okay. So that should be good at that point.
One of them, I'm not sure which one, had a receiver that didn't work.
John,
Yeah, I think it's by stage, but it's gonna, yeah, it's by stage. I was gonna say it's a moot point, but it's not, because I actually need the receiver to get music. for
John,
people to
can you
replace
scribble?
music.
I'll be right back.
He puts it on the wireless.
Yeah, so I need that to work. What am I doing? And one of the boxes, I think, or both of them, had a hole in it.
You know what?
One of the boxes was busted. Stage box. I think it had a hole in it.
Okay.
Alright. Good? Yeah.
So you only need 3 mic clips, right?
Clips, yeah, 3 mic clips.
Oh.
Were you gonna fix the antenna? Was that the problem?
Oh, yeah. That's, well, the antenna is still over Keith's house, because we got back the transmitter without any antenna
Yeah, well,
on.
consider it gone.
Yeah, it's, yeah.
Yeah, so just
So-
just replace it.
Antenna for wireless.
Was that the receiver or the transmitter?
The transmitter. We ran it without, because it's pretty powerful. We ran it without the antenna last year. And the receiver will pick it up because it's only, you know,
Yeah.
they're almost line of sight.
Quarter mile away.
Huh?
Quarter of a mile, half a mile away.
Yeah. Except that it's better with the
Yeah,
antenna.
yeah.
So I'll try to get an antenna.
Well, same for, so that I think the receiver I had at my stage might be an antenna issue as well. Because it was picking it, if I was holding it or tied it to the easy up, it would pick it up.
Yeah,
Otherwise, very
but that's
staticky.
because the transmitter
Is it?
didn't have an antenna on it.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The transmitter had no antenna on it.
Okay.
It was just broadcasting on its own without an antenna. If it had an antenna on it, you could pick up signal downtown
Okay.
from my house.
Yeah.
I had when I first got it and I had it, I tried it. I put a radio thing on it and I turned my car radio on it to drive downtown and see how long I could hear it. Okay, and I was at Harry's Pizza picking up pizza and I could still hear the Larger Than Life song playing at my house.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's a pretty good
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Anything else?
I think that's it. Again, you know, a lot of stuff for Steve to go over the soda booth, but
Thank you.
I have to dig through supplies and see what we have for cups and, you know, straws and that type of stuff for the soda jerk booth. That's about it, I think. Anything else?
Nope.
Next meeting? We're not gonna meet on Labor Day,
Nope.
so next meeting is the 9th. We have a meeting every Monday after the 9th, so there'll be one the 9th, the 16th, the 23rd, and the 30th.
Ooh, I hate to be a pickle.
No, you don't mind.
Can we? No, I do. I do because we've been really consistent with Mondays. My kids have swim on Mondays.
What was that?
My kids now have swim on Mondays.
Swim,
Swim lessons
starting when?
starting the 9th. Could we do Tuesdays?
There's only one Tuesday we can't, and that's Red Nights, so it's the 16th. What is the second Tuesday in September?
The 10th.
The 10th.
That's-
So we can't do the 10th, but then the other time,
I think it's probably fine. Be my hunch. If we did the 3rd, the 17th, and the 24th. No.
Yeah.
The 3rd, the 24th, and the 1st.
So not the 17th. 3rd, 24th, and October 1st.
Yeah? 1, 2, 1. The 3rd, the 20th.
September 20,
Do you want to go back-to-back weeks? Or do you want to go every other?
The 3rd, the 24th, and the 1st works for me.
The 3rd, the 24th, and the 1st.
what days are those on?
Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
Does that work for you guys?
I think so.
Yeah, that'll work. So the 3rd, so the 10th and the 17th. All right,
Or not non-meeting days?
no meetings, yeah.
Which is fine, right? Because we've sort of decided that everyone's got their jobs, everyone's doing their thing.
Yeah, and then, yeah, as long as we can still, you know, somewhere in that mix, because I want to be able to do programming there somewhere.
But I'm gonna email it to you anyway.
Yeah.
You mean do it or fold it?
Hmm?
Create it or fold it?
Both.
Well, we'll fold them on the 24th and the 1st.
All right.
And you don't print as many as you used to anyway, right? And there's 4 of us, and Keith only folded like 7 anyway.
Okay.
Some people like to see them in the downtown business windows or have them available so they can grab them.
Yeah, we do. I like to get them out a week or so ahead of time, but.
So the 24th, we can fold them and have them available. Okay.
Okay.
And all those meetings will be at 7 p.m. Where are the kids going for swimming lessons?
The community center.
Cool beans.
Motion to adjourn.
Wait, Tony, you're gonna reach out to Steve?
I'm
That's
gonna
right.
reach out to Steve and get a report from him on what he's got, so far. And then make
Okay.
arrangements for him to pick up so that we can get that all set.
Okay.
How much, for coffee, donuts, bagels, like, is there leftover at the end of the day, or are people eating them? Is that all this
There's a lot of coffee left over.
coffee left over? Well, you made it though, right? Is that what we did last time?
No, that last time, I made
That
it
was
the time
2
before
years
that.
ago, yeah.
You-
Well, also because people didn't realize the coffee was in there,
Yeah.
still being warm.
Yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
tell. Do you wanna make coffee or buy coffee? What does it cost? $20?
I know. It's a pain in the neck. By making it, it's just another thing we have to do.
Yeah, so let's buy it.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll buy it.
Yeah.
And you just gotta, who's ever in the admin tent, tell volunteers, it's for them. You know? Are there bagels and donuts left over, or are they being eaten?
A lot of the donuts were gone, there were very few left.
Okay,
So, how many did you get?
I don't remember. I forgot.
We have to make signs that are nice, big, visible. Restrooms,
Signs for what?
restrooms. And people ask where the first aid station is,
First aid.
which is basically the ambulance.
Yeah.
All right.
The ambulance is usually tucked in behind the stage, behind the
Okay.
main stage.
Well, I can put a flyer or paper or something at my table, so first aid is. But we can put a sign also heading towards that direction. Front of the front, near the Jenks store, not in their way, but it has a first aid pointing.
No, it's actually, it would be better if we did it, if I could make a sign and drive it in next to, on the grass, next to the libraries, pointing that way.
Okay,
Right? Behind the
Yep.
stage.
yep,
That'll draw more attention.
yep. Okay.
Okay. Motion to adjourn.
Second? All in favor?
7:52.